I made this, I think like 3 years ago when like I was in like a, like when it was like Saturday and I went to this like class to like teach me like Cantonese or something. And basically I was very bored, so I drew this thing. Like, well, let me find it. At the front of the book. There it is. So basically I drew this first, like this shark thing. Then, like, I made like a colored version of it, as well as like, I drew it again, but it's like, it has colors, and like the snake thingy. And then like, a couple of classes later, I drew this thing, which is like, you know, it's like a robo shark. And basically it has like all these like stuff on it. There's like missiles, this like pouch thingy, like spikes, armor plates, and like 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 these joints and stuff connecting like the things. So it's like, you know, just makes it like sort of like cyborg like, and like the metal like head thing, like all like the armor platings and stuff that you can like see. And yeah, basically this is what inspired me to do this. But like then I saw like the comic thingy, and then like I wanted to maybe like base it off of like those two, and then boom, this thing. And Jeff the Land Shark, I basically based him off of like a comic book character. And basically what it is just like Jeff the Land Shark is like a comic series, and I basically made like a much more like bigger, like evolved version of it with like armor plates and shackles and stuff, and very, very big dinosaur legs. So yes, it's basically like a hybrid. Let me just spin it around. So basically this is what I've got here. This thing. Just spin it around. This. So basically what I did, like basically I made like the head first. Then like I put like saran wrap like over it once I was done with like the overall shape. Oh, that's okay. Anyways, so basically I did the overall shape. Then I like shaped it like even like more, made like eye holes, made like the mouth, like the gills, and then you know, since it's like a shark, and I made it like overly dramatic, so it's like, you know, yeah. And then the body, I connected it to the head, and then I didn't let it dry yet. And then after that I made the hands, well, only the arms, not the hands. I made like the rest of the body with like the tail. Then we rested that on its like back. Then I made like the legs separately, both of them, and then I got them to like, I got like the feet to like somewhat dry. So this part we can carve out like the inside of this to fit that thing, and use like chopsticks to like stick it in there, like used it to like stick right there through this thing, so it would stay like sturdy like that. And I had it like crack multiple times on like the joint right there and like right there, and also on the other like two, and also on like the bottom side. Use like some like glue to like get it to like, you know, stick. Hands. Then I made like these two like shackles, and like this one has like a bolt on it for some reason, because, you know, looks cool. Then this side also like has, well, this side has like a shackle piece that like broke, so yeah, to, you know, make it like look like it's somewhat like escaped, or it's like caged or something. Anyways, then I made like the armor pieces. I didn't stick them on. Well, I did stick them on, but it didn't really work as well since like the whole body like dried. Then, so basically get like mix like clay with like the this like the water-based clay that dries for like 24 hours with like water, like a lot of water, to like make this like sort of like paste. Put like the paste on like both sides, stick it on there, leave it for like 24 hours. Glue like or like the super glue, line like the sides with it so to make sure it like sticks. So for like every armor piece and like this plating and also like this like collar kind of thing that's like goes around it. Put this piece on it as like a mind control thingy for like the beast, but forgot to like put like glue onto it, so yeah. So yeah, I made like the tail shorter since it was gonna like wrap, like it was gonna go like this, but then like we decided that wasn't really a good idea since it might crack and like fall off and break into like all tiny like pieces. So I just made like the tail shorter, and so this like the legs couldn't like support its like weight. So yeah, yes, I'm very happy with like the thing like it came of. So yeah, basically what we have here is basically the failed product that would, like the failed version of this thing. It's like much smaller, as you can see, like its head, it's like way smaller. So basically I basically when I like got this clay, I was like still like beginning to like figure out what like to do with it. So basically I made like this thing, and then I accidentally left it like to dry like in the open. So I put on like the legs with like toothpicks, and then like I made like the legs onto like the toothpicks, but then like they broke when they dried. So I knew like the like my mistake, and basically this one is like the first like thing I created with this clay. So I tried to make like this thing, but I made this like way too like flat. So then I made this head, then I connected it to this body, made the tail, made the legs, also made like the arms, but that failed. So this is like water-based clay, which is like it dries like without like you curing it in the oven. And this one dries quickly. This one takes like 24 hours to like dry, but it like depends like on how much like how thick it is, like the clay, if you're like making something. This is also water-based clay. Yes, I do like it. It's sometimes difficult to like make like small things with it, since like it's like the powder comes like off of it, like the particles like come off of it, it sticks to my hand and it makes it dry, and then it sucks up all like the moisture from it when I'm making like small things, so it like cracks, and like I had to like wet it again and then like try and like make it. So yeah, that, and I would like to like learn more of like how to like maybe like use this, or like the techniques you can like use for like building with like or sculpting with this kind of like clay. So yeah.